Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the MCG.
You're with us today for a pre-season match
Between Essendon and Geelong.
This is the moment the players have been waiting for. Finally, they get to indulge their competitive instincts again after months of grueling pre-season training.
And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Bombers. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. And if they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin.
The Cats were hot favourites to beat the Bombers at Docklands in round 15, 2011. The Bombers were on a 5-game losing streak and had lost their past 6 to the Cats by an average of 60 points. The Cats established an early 20-point lead before the Bombers took control with 11 of the next 13 goals for a 33-point advantage in the third quarter. Geelong regrouped, and when Steve Johnson goaled at the 33-minute mark of the final term, the margin was back to just 4 points. But the Sirens soon after confirmed one of the Bombers' greatest home and away wins, 115 to 111.
You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Blakiston showing his skills. Holmes, good disciplined defence. Manor, you have to be tough to play this game. Great tackling technique there. Edwards wins it, just shoveled it out. Dempsey charges onto it. Gets his kick despite the heat. Roberts saves the day. Normally delivers. Dersma harassed into an error. Cameron takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? Step ladder time. Doesn't often waste it. Atkins clears the area. De Koning, Cameron in heavy traffic. That's commitment to the cause. No way through there, and they'll reset. Edwards wins it. Smith, they might be caught out on the turnover. His field kicking is normally first rate. Fiorini, can he hit a target? Punched away. Guthrie hunting the footy. It's not a fair fight. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. The two big men do battle. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Close, has a paddock in front of him. Goes long. McGrath, he's generally a good kick. Fiorini only knows one way. Concedes ground. McGrath delivers it inside 50.
Punched that like he meant it.
Stewart runs onto it. That's a bit of a waste. He's made a bright start. Fiorini with a chance to run. Caddy, here's real danger now. Neat little worm burner. Newen, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. Manor, and they're out of trouble. The kick lets them down. Roberts, he's been busy so far. O'Sullivan, couldn't quite. Henry is calm in a crisis. Dempsey, working hard and being rewarded. Good handball. O'Sullivan, he's been dispossessed. Mullen, Smith, he's taken a beauty. Searching kick. Blakiston wins it back. Great mark. Dersma has found some space. You can't afford to do that too often. Dempsey in the clear. That's skillful. No one can mark. Plenty of heat in this game. Throws it on the boot. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Dangerfield. Read it well. Well-weighted kick. Honours the lead. He's made a hot start to this match. Atkins has worked hard to present. Crosses the paint. Cameron has got off the chain. The defence is disorganised. Alarm bells are ringing.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. A behind.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Looking for a quick transition.
The kick is precise. Dersma, all on his own. And they're away. It's a dreadful mistake. They've got them on the overlap. Blitzars has floated forward. He will surely make this count.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
That's not his best effort, and it's only just managed to score.
The equivalent of dropping a dolly of a catch in cricket. No good.
Redmond heads wide with the kick in. Pryor works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at him. Dersma can keep it moving. Neat little stab kick. Caddy has got loose. In no hurry here. Caldwell. This is good footy. Roberts ignoring the corridor for now. Merritt on centre wing is marked. Tidy ball. Newen makes position. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Close. Tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Caddy. Langford. The sprint is on. Roberts. He's gone. Dempsey hacking it forward. Dangerfield. That's good work rate. The Cats look well drilled. That might have been dropping the ball. Martin. Mullen. Dempsey. He's set upon. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Blakiston punches it out of the ruck. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Smith. Blitzars in the right spot. Martin might fancy himself here. Looking to get it down there quickly. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Pryor. He's so clean with the footy. Dersma with a chance to relieve the pressure. Clever kick. The Bombers are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. This is good ball movement. Dersma. Fiorini. Advantage paid, and away they go. Sees something he likes. Humphreys. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Bombers have been forced into some changes already because they really didn't look like scoring in that term. They need better method in their ball movement and they need to work harder as well. I feel like they could start hitting the scoreboard if that pressure on them drops off a little bit, but they haven't coped with it at all well so far.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Edwards wins it. Smith. Martin gathers in the centre square. Good penetration on the kick. Neal takes a beauty.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
.6 points on the way. No, he'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
Again, conversion is an issue for them. It becomes deflating when your good work continually goes to waste.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Quality delivery by foot. The kick was centimetre perfect. Kicks to centre wing. Fiorini, dangerous to leave on his own. Slowing it down. That's a useful ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Drives it deep. Henry with the big fist. Stewart doing the grunt work. De Koning. Mullen, well played. What a game he's having. Dangerfield presents in space. Wanting to get on with the job. Delivers it inside 50. Cameron is hard to beat one-on-one. Smith, now it's someone else's problem. That's a dreadful hand pass. Reed, Blakiston. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Humphreys, terrific tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. Parrish, Dersma, needing support. Is anyone home? Fiorini, he's wrapped up.
They cannot keep him quiet.
Misses the target and it's out of play.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Wright wins it. Perkins. That hand pass was telegraphed. Humphreys. Holmes. Henry. Mullen under pressure. O'Sullivan gets the kick away. The Cats moving the ball well. Manages to find a teammate. Mannar. Broon.
When one tackle just won't do.
We're still waiting for the first goal of the match. Edwards showing his skills. Atkins. He's run into trouble. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Edwards palms it down. Atkins. Dempsey dealt with the pressure. Blitzars. This should end in a shot at goal. Cameron marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Cats off to a good start. The two big men do battle. Smith, Broon, swoops, Blitzars, Dempsey, working hard and presenting well. Close, drops into the hole and marks. Who's front and centre?
He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition.
McGrath pushes into space and receives the footy. Fiorini normally delivers. That's well played. The Cats have denied them the corridor. Newen on a lead. Fiorini can run and gun. Martin has it now on centre wing. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Going for territory. Humphreys runs onto it. He's been accosted. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Wright slaps it out. Caldwell. Roberts. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Edwards has probably got the points at this stage. Clark.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Blakiston with a deft tap. Merritt. Perkins takes the hand pass. Barrow heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
They've set up well for the kick in. Stewart has found some space. Good work rate. Blitzars. Can he hit a target? Myers with a chance to run. Martin in the clear. Takes them on. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Perkins had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Roberts working hard and being rewarded. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Well-weighted kick. What can they muster from the back half? Doesn't often waste it. He should have held that one. De Koning gathers. Neal. McGrath showing why he's such a good defender. And they're away. Pryor. He might have thought about the corridor. They've opened them up here. By hand. Pryor with time. Panicked under pressure. Dersma in the centre square. Durham. That's a big play. Henry is there to save the day. Good kick. Holmes has a vice-like grip. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They're moving the footy well here. Stewart. This is a big opportunity. The umpire waves them on. Honours the lead. Humphreys. Broon. Dangerfield. Mannar. It hasn't quite got the wheels. Punched away. May. The Bombers under great pressure. The kick is precise. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Roberts read it well and claims the mark. Got a little time here. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The standard hasn't been especially high, but it's an absorbing contest nonetheless. It feels like this game is there for the taking, and both teams will believe that it's theirs to lose. Winning the ball out of the centre is always key, but you've also got to think clearly under pressure and make sure you take the correct options.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. Merritt, Fiorini. Quick kick towards centre half forward. He's hit up the lead. I've liked his game today. Newen is the target and he marks. Dersma, no one's gone near him and he could make them pay.
He'll kick this more often than not.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Bombers have opened their account.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
It's a tough game. Can he impose himself on the match?
He's suddenly a popular man.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Blakiston
Has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard.
Barrow. That's an aggressive handball. Fiorini. Henry making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's besieged. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Blakiston palms it down. Barrow onto it in a flash. Edwards. Good build-up. Blitzarves collects the half volley. Holmes. The Bombers have won it back. Reed. Great tackling technique there. Blakiston gets his hand to it. We'll have another ball up. Blakiston with a deft tap. Merritt.
The team physios will be working overtime.
It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Big clearance to win here. Parrish. They could be in front in a minute. Henry takes an excellent grab. Conservative kick. Myers. That's good work rate. Mullen. Quality delivery by foot. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Edwards uses the body well. Manor.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
O'Sullivan read that one right off the boot. Myers all alone in the centre square. Atkins close. What can he do with it? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Blakiston all on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Bombers are out of trouble. It's a bad mistake. Great play. McGrath is there in defence. That's a well-placed kick. Barrow presents in space. Taking time to assess the options. Merritt, terrific forward pressure. Tidy ball. De Koning wins it back. Great mark. Close. Reed, one step ahead. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Edwards smashes it out of there. Smith, Holmes gathers in the centre square. Sharp, was that a throw? Under pressure. Holmes, Blitzarves. They cannot keep him quiet. Cameron, he's plucked it and should have a shot. Good looking kick, spills the mark. Dangerfield, big tackle laid. They're tackling with great intent. Important clearance here. Barrow, he's lost it. Dersma, They've coughed it up. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
That can be really deflating. All that hard work and you cough up a goal you really didn't have to.
The Cats with a bit of breathing space now. Edwards with the tap. Holmes going flat chat. And we will do it all again. Blakiston slaps it out. Parrish. Kako. Not on my watch, he says. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Edwards with a deft tap. Smith. Humphreys with a chance to relieve the pressure. Little one to half-back. And they're away. Humphreys. Fiorini affects the turnover. How will the umpire see this? That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Blakiston wins it. Parrish. Dersma. He's wrapped up. They're tackling with venom today. Blakiston looking for territory. Almost threw it out. O'Connor taken to ground. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
This match will probably be decided by who can be cleaner with the footy.
Edwards wins the tap. Holmes. They've put themselves under pressure. An ill-directed hand pass. Cameron on a lead. He doesn't waste many. Martin has got loose. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Mackay tries to bulldoze his way through. O'Connor says thank you very much. Searching kick. Holmes marks and should goal.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Holmes. What a game he's had. He's doing it all.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Cats are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Caldwell on the same page as his ruck. They've turned it over. What can they build here? Smith works hard to present. Edwards in space can run and carry. O'Connor spills out in the tackle. He's stopped in his tracks. You have to be tough to play this game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Edwards showing his skills. Parrish, he'll be sore in the morning. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. The two big men do battle. On centre wing, that was almost handed to him. Throws it on the boot. Mackay leads his opponent. Hasn't seen a lot of it. O'Connor makes good contact. Pryor. The Cats are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Cats are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Edwards smashes it out of there. Blitzars. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Good thinking and good execution too. You can see their confidence growing. Terrific tackle. Mackay working hard and presenting well. They need a spark. Parrish has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. McGrath wins the contest hands down. Normally delivers. Sharp just shoveled it out. You asked for it, you got it. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Blakiston with a deft tap. Caldwell, Parrish, kicks to space. Martin gathers, gets his kick despite the heat. Myers leading by example. Smith with a chance to run. When one tackle just won't do. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Blakiston wins it down. Sharp. Caddy. The Bombers have been gallant. Who's got the wheels? He's been accosted. Neither side able to clear the footy. Edwards showing his skills. Got to get rid of it. Holmes. O'Connor getting back to help the defenders. Stewart tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Henry cops some unwanted attention. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Caddy. Looking for a quick transition. Henry marks in the back pocket. Atkins pushes into space and receives the footy. The Cats moving the ball well. Takes the safe option, wanting to get on with the job. Dempsey, close. Martin getting involved. I've liked his game today. Sharp, can he mop up? Pryor, advantage paid. A chance to clear now. Atkins attracted a crowd. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Blakiston wins the hit out. He's not one to take a backward step. Fiorini, well played. What's he got on offer? Looking to peg one back. De Koning picks it off. That's poor kicking. They're playing with purpose and poise. Edwards makes position. Mullen, this is good ball movement. Clever kick. Sharp. Went bang. Redmond got to get it forward now. He won't be happy with that one. He's hit up the lead. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. Takes the logical option. Blakiston. Redmond in the clear on centre wing. Good kick. Alarm bells are ringing. They've picked their way through. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
He's given it a tug and missed.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
They've set up well for the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Keeps it low. Smith, Henry. You can't question his commitment. He's so clean with the footy. Quality delivery by foot. Smith can keep it moving. The Cats are playing like winners. Broon in the clear. O'Sullivan farms it out. Edwards running in support. Blitzars is cool under pressure. Gets the kick away. Not his finest moment. Goes laterally. They've opened them up here. Ignoring the corridor for now. Caldwell on centre wing is marked. Is anyone home? Henry. We've seen that before. No easy exit. He had one thing in mind there.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot. He'd kick this more often than not.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They've wriggled off the hook and probably didn't deserve to. It was a poor turnover.
Trying to catch them out. Henry. Tidy ball. The Bombers with an opportunity now. Newen. Redmond is pushed up. Pokes it into the pocket. Henry. They must be sick of the sight of that. Edwards wins the tap. It's a hot footy, honours the lead. Good looking kick. O'Sullivan has charged into space. Dangerfield runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Edwards, Myers, the Cats should score here. Martin drops into the hole and marks. Great play. Close, has got off the chain. In he goes.
A real gimme goal coming up.
The margin increases by 6.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Bombers have coughed up 4 of the first 5 and have some real concerns.
Bruin just trying to get it forward under pressure. Who's front and centre? Sharp. Feeling the heat. Perkins only knows one way. Roberts. It's been that kind of day for them. The defence is disorganised. Sharp with a chance now. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
The Bombers aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
The Cats have got their intensity up already, and they will be hard to beat this year. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Cats were able to get on top in both contested and uncontested ball, and that naturally translated into greater supply for their forwards, who duly kicked a winning score. It goes a long way if you're tough and fast, and this team ticks both those boxes.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.